Hi, welcome to this presentation on how to do your daily paragraph editing using Google Slides. There's a few things you can use. First thing I want to just review really quick are the marks. So on the very first slide, you can see this is your key that kind of tells you what to do. You make kind of a swirly mark here if you just want to delete something. To add a period, you put a period and circle it. To make something capital, you underline it 3 times, and so on. So you can look at all the marks. When you get to the passage that you're supposed to be on, this is where I'll show you how to make some marks. So on the right side, it shows you what things to look for. Those aren't the only errors, but that's kind of what the passage is concentrating on. So this one is going to have a few run-on sentences. When you are looking to correct something, you can either use, I would say, the scribble tool. You click on this little line, then you go to scribble, and then you can write things like that or make your little marks. Once you let go, though, it kind of highlights it, and then you can change the color of it. Or you can change, if you click on it again, you can change the thickness of the line. If you want to delete it, you just click on it and hit backspace. So let's read this first sentence. It says, people the world over has been flying kites for centuries. In fact, so right away that just doesn't sound correct. So if you're looking at people, the world, maybe people all over the world, over. People all over the world, over. So we know this over is going to be taken out. So I'm going to go to that little arrow. I'm going to click on my scribble mark. And remember that mark to take something out, kind of just go like that. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker just so you can see it, and I'm going to make it red just so it stands out. So I take that out. Now if you have a mouse, this is a lot easier. If you have just your Chromebook, you're going to have to work on using your thumb and your index finger to kind of make those marks as you hold it down. So if I want to add something, so I'm going to say people all over the world have been. So I'm going to use my scribble tool again. I'll make a little mark like this. And then I'm going to make it red. Because remember, a little like caret symbol is how to add something. If you want to add a word right here on the right side here. So I'm going to do that. Now above it, I'm just going to do a text box. It's just easier to write. So I'm going to add people all over the world. I'm just going to stretch it out. All doesn't need to be capitalized, so I'm just going to change it to that. You can highlight it and change the color like that. So people all over the world have been. So we want to take out has and change it to have. So if we want to do that, we want to delete that word and then change it to have. So again, I'm using my little scribble mark. Change it to red. I'll make it a little bit thicker. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. And then above it, I'm going to do a text box because it should be have. Have been. And then again, I'm going to highlight it, change it to red. So people all over the world have been flying kites for centuries. And in fact, so that's actually a run-on sentence because you see these two ideas are running into each other. Flying kites for centuries. In fact, 2,000 years ago. So right here you see a break where the two ideas meet. So I'm going to do my scribble mark and do a little period here. Kind of go like that. Try to make a period. You don't really need to circle it because it's a little hard to do with this. So I'm just going to add my period. Oh, that doesn't look very good. Let me try scribble a little bit better here. So just keep right there. Maybe that'll be better. I don't know. Still not very good, but you can kind of see it there. You guys will probably do a better job. And then in fact, so the in should be capitalized, so then I'm going to underline that 3 times. 1, Just leave it like that. Make another mark. 2. Oops, it didn't mark. Hold on. 2. And I'll make another mark underneath it. Oops. 3. So there's my 3 marks. You could do them red if you want. But basically that's what I would do. I would use the scribble and the text box. If you have another way of doing it, feel free, as long as I can easily see the changes you have made. All right, good luck with all of your editing.